Morning, old chum.
What's going on?
I've made you breakfast. I have juice, coffee, and pancakes in the shape of some of your favorite fictional characters. See, here's Frodo.
You made Frodo pancakes?
Yeah, I used coconut shavings to do the hair on his feet. If you need to void your bladder before eating, I can keep them warm with this beret that I thoroughly laundered and pressed into service as a pancake cozy.
Why are you doing this?
It's by way of an apology for my recent behavior. I've had some time to reflect, and I've come to realize that friendship is not an aggregation of written agreements. It's the result of two people respecting and caring for each other. Butterscotch scone?
Thanks. It's good.
What you're tasting is respect and affection. And about a pound of Crisco. After you finished breakfast, I thought we could spend the day watching the final season of Babylon 5 with director commentary.
You hate Babylon 5.
I do. It fails as drama, science fiction, and it's hopelessly derivative. But you like it, and you're my friend.
Okay, great. Still not taking you to Switzerland.
Drab. No Frodo for you.
Sheldon Cooper.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dr. Sheldon Cooper, appearing in pro se. That is to say, representing himself.
I know what it means. I went to law school.
And yet you wound up in traffic court. Anyway, if it would please the court, I'd like to begin with an opening statement.
The court would advise you to make it quick, as the court had a dicey-looking breakfast burrito this morning and just took an Imodium.
Very well. Quick opening statement. Like a milking stool, my case rests on 3 legs. I will demonstrate that I was improperly instructed in driving by a woman whose lack of respect for society borders on the sociopathic. I will argue that the emergency met the legal doctrine of quod est necessarium est licetum, that which is necessary is legal. But first, I will raise a Sixth Amendment issue. I am unable to confront my accuser, a non-human entity, to wit, a camera. So to sum up, improper instruction, quod est necessarium est licetum, Sixth Amendment. My milk stool is complete.
Impressive.
Thank you.
Guilty. Pay the cashier.
I object. You're completely ignoring the law.
No, I'm following the law. I'm ignoring you.
Really? I would point out that I am at the top of my profession while you preside over the kiddie table of yours.
Dr. Cooper, before I find you in contempt and throw you in jail, I'm going to give you a chance to apologize for that last remark.
I'm a scientist. I never apologize for the truth. That's my spot. Excuse me, jailer?
What?
I need to use the restroom.
Knock yourself out.
Well, that's the toilet?
Well, it ain't a wishing well.
Please tell the judge I'm ready to apologize.
I can't wait to ask Stanley why he insists on giving all his characters first and last names that start with the same letter.
Come on, why would you do that?
Bruce Banner, Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Stephen Strange, Otto Octavius, Silver Surfer, Peter Parker, and worst of all, J. Jonah Jameson Jr.
Okay, I'm cutting. I'm not gonna talk to Stan Lee after you cheese him off. Look at that. To my friend Leonard from Stan Lee, Excelsior.
Awesome. Mine says to my friend Howard from Stan Lee, Excelsior.
Mine says to Raj from Stan Lee.
It's because you pissed him off about his character names.
Hey, I didn't even mention Dum Dum Dugan, Green Goblin, Matt Murdock, Pepper Potts, Victor Von Doom, and worst of all, Millie the model. A Fantastic Four, Daredevil, Invincible Iron Man, Happy Hogan, Kurt Connors.
Just let it go!
And worst of all, Fin Fang Foom.
Hey, where you been?
I'll tell you where I've been. You boys may have had gelato with Stan Lee and gotten autographed comics, but I saw the inside of his house and got an autographed application for a restraining order.
Sweet.
Plus, I get to hang out with him again at the hearing. This is going to look great hanging next to my restraining order from Leonard Nimoy.
What was that?
Sheldon tried to take the ring and I punched him.
That's my girl.
So, Sheldon, how's it feel to get beaten up by a girl?
It's not the first time. I have a twin sister whose assaults began in utero. If only I'd had the presence of mind to reabsorb her, then I'd have a mole with hair in it instead of a tedious yearly Christmas letter.
Gentlemen, I say this ring belongs to the last person who can hold on.
Fine, but can't we go home and start this?
Sure. Let go of the ring.
All right, it starts now.
You do realize there's a giant bug movie marathon tonight on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Wait! My laptop.
There's a point when this becomes idiotic.
It wasn't when we were driving like this?
Waterfalls!
What?
Waterfalls, crashing waves, babbling brooks.
What are you doing?
Subliminal messaging. I'm going to make you want to pee. Dripping faucets, leaky gutter, peeing.
It's not working, dude.
No, it's working all right. I have to pee.
Then let go of the ring and go.
Well, actually, I wouldn't mind going too.
Fine, on the count of 3. 1, 2...
Wait, just to clarify, when you get to 3, do we stand up or do we pee? We stand up. Excellent choice.
3.
Something tells me this was a bad day to wear suede shoes.
I've done it. I've won. The ring is mine. It's mine! We're going to clean it up and make it pretty. My own. My love. My precious. I question your premise. How is a new suit going to prevent me from passing out in front of a ballroom full of people?
It'll give you confidence. You know, sometimes when I'm feeling all stressed out about something, I go out and buy a cute top or a fun skirt, and I have a whole new outlook on life.
Don't you eventually realize you're just the same stressed out person in a cute top or a fun skirt?
Yeah, that's when I buy shoes. Now let's see what we've got. Ooh, this is nice.
It's only one color.
Yes, so?
That's a lot of money for only one color.
Fine, why don't you pick out what you like?
This is pretty sharp.
No, you're wrong.
This is great. I had a suit like this when I was 6. Okay, I think we have a winner.
Where the hell did you find that?
In the prom department,
It's ridiculous.
says the former member of the Corn Queen's Court.
Please just try this one on.
Okay, then anything I put on now is only going to suffer in comparison. This is absurd. I look like a clown.
Hey, Leonard, where do you come down on giant ants?
Sheldon says impossible. How? And I say not only possible, but as a mode of transportation, way cooler than a Batmobile.
You are ignoring the square cube law. The giant ant would be crushed under the weight of its own exoskeleton. And for the record, the appropriate ranking of cool modes of transportation is jetpack, hoverboard, transporter, Batmobile, and then giant ant.
Seriously? You have nothing better to do than sit around and discuss the possibility of giant ants?
What's with him?
Perhaps he's at a sensitive point in his monthly cycle.
Are you saying he's menstruating?
Not literally. But as far back as the 17th century, scientists observed a 33-day fluctuation in men's hormone levels.
Interesting. That might explain my weepy days in the middle of the month. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, damn, they canceled my visa. Oh, yay, a new MasterCard.
Uh-oh.
What?
I was going to get my mail.
Okay. Are you hoping to get it telepathically?
I think you mean telekinetically. And no. I just wasn't sure of the proper protocol now that you and Leonard are no longer having coitus.
God, can we please just say no longer seeing each other?
Well, we could if it were true. But as you live in the same building, you see each other all the time. The variable which has changed is the coitus.
Okay, here's the protocol. You and I are still friends, and you stop saying coitus.
Good. Good. I'm glad we're still friends.
Really?
Oh, yes. It was a lot of work to accommodate you in my life. I'd hate for that effort to have been in vain.
Right.
Just to be clear, do I have to stop saying coitus with everyone or just you?
Everyone. We're home.
It's 10 o'clock. Where have you been?
We stayed for the California Adventure Water Show. It was pure Disney magic.
I was gonna see that with him.
How was I supposed to know that?
It's all right. I'll see it again with you.
And I have food here. You said you were gonna call.
I know.
I can still eat.
No, you already threw up once. Go put on your PJs and brush your teeth.
Okay, but just don't fight.
We're not fighting.
Just go.
Aren't you gonna thank Penny for taking you to Disneyland?
Thank you, Penny.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Want a cup of coffee?
Oh, I should probably get going.
Come on, it's just a cup of coffee.
Yeah, okay.
thing seems a little twisted to me, too.
What am I smelling?
Sheldon's churro on my shoes.
She's here. How do I look? Do I look smart?
Oh, good grief. This isn't about you. I'm coming. Now listen, one of the great minds of the 21st century is about to play host to one of the other great minds of the 21st century. So pay attention. Years from now, my biographer might ask you about this event.
Oh, I have so many things to tell your biographer.
Dr. Cooper, thank goodness I completely forgot your address, but then I remembered that I'd written it on my hand. Lucky for me, I didn't confuse it with what I had written on my other hand, which are the coordinates for a newly discovered neutron star, because if I tried to go there, I'd be crushed by hypergravity. Anyway, hello.
Hello.
Nice to finally meet you in person.
I would imagine it is. This is my friend and roommate, Dr. Leonard Hofstadter.
Hi, hello. Oops. I started to say hi, and then I switched to hello in the middle. It came out hi-lo. Duh. It's nice to meet you. I've read both your books and most of your papers. I'm Leonard. I live here. You're brilliant.
I apologize. He's only an experimental physicist.
No need to apologize. Some of my best friends are experimental physicists. Well, not my best friends, but I know them. My best friend is a molecular chemist named Wendy. Sorry, I'm rambling. Hi, Lo.
Are you hungry? Thirsty? Can I offer you anything?
Nah, she's my guest. If anyone should offer her anything, it should be me. Elizabeth, can I get you something? Perhaps a feminine hygiene product or a bowel-regulating yogurt?
Interesting choices. Based on my current needs, I guess I'd pick the yogurt.
Excellent. If the yogurt works, I bought some delightful scented candles. Look, it's you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you enjoying your stay?
Yes, very much.
Good.
Wonderful. Meaningless pleasantries accomplished. Elizabeth, Leonard's bathroom time is coming up, and believe me, you do not want to follow him.
Excuse me.
Okay, well, I guess I should get dressed so I can take everyone to work. You and Sheldon's friend, Dr. Plimpton, who you just met. It'd be fun. Like a clown car.
Hang on.
Yeah, what, huh?
We just broke up.
Well, you and me? Yeah, we did not too long ago. How you doing with it?
Not as good as you, apparently.
I don't follow.
You know what? It's none of my business. If you want to sleep with Sheldon's doctor buddy right after we stop seeing each other, go for it.
Well, no.
Excuse me. I'm uncomfortable with you recommending that Leonard pursue having intercourse with Dr. Plimpton, who I assure you has better things to do.
I'm not recommending it. I'm saying it already happened.
Oh, that's preposterous. Tell her, Leonard.
Well.
No.
Come on, it wasn't my fault.
The implication being that you somehow tripped and fell into her lady parts?
You know what? I'm just gonna take the bus to work.
I can still drive you.
Oh, no, it's okay. You might slip on a banana peel and get me pregnant.
Well, I must say, I'm shocked by this betrayal.
I didn't betray Penny.
Not Penny, me.
How am I betraying you?
Elizabeth's my friend, and you're playing with her.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Okay, baby doll pink, let's see if you can cover up the fact that I got my dad's feet.
2 degrees, Sheldon. I just want to turn up the thermostat 2 degrees.
Let me point out that 2 degrees can be the difference between water and steam.
Yes, if we lived in a tea kettle.
This is the temperature you agreed to in the roommate agreement.
Oh, screw the roommate agreement.
No, you don't screw the roommate agreement. The roommate agreement screws you.
You know what? Go to hell and set their thermostat.
I don't have to go to hell. At 73 degrees, I'm there already.
Who is it?
Leonard.
Hang on.
Can I sleep on your couch tonight?
Well, you can try, but the people across the hall are being very noisy.
I heard that, huh?
Apparently, the one fella tried to adjust the thermostat, then the other fella went bat crap crazy.
So you agree he's nuts?
Well, not as nuts as the guy who chooses to live with him.
Believe it or not, he was worse when I met him.
Oh, I do not believe that.
Yes?
I'm Leonard Hofstetter. I called you about the apartment. You said to come
I know
by.
what I said. I know what you said. I know what my mother said on March 5th, 1992. What is the sixth noble gas?
What?
You said you're a scientist. What is the sixth noble gas?
Radon?
Are you asking me or telling me?
Telling you? Telling you.
All right. Next question. Kirk or Picard?
Well, that's tricky. Original series over Next Generation, but Picard over Kirk.
Correct. You've passed the first barrier to roommatehood. You may enter.
Oh, this is pretty nice. The bedrooms are back there?
That depends.
I don't understand. Their existence is conditional?
No, but your ability to perceive their existence is conditional on you passing the second and third barriers.
There's 3?
Each more daunting than the last. Have a seat.
Okay.
No, that's where I sit. Explain the couch.
Well, there were some people on the first floor moving out and they sold it to me for $100. Howard and Raj helped me bring it up.
But what's wrong with the furniture we have?
They're lawn chairs. And there was no place for company.
Did it occur to you that was by design?
According to the roommate agreement, I'm entitled to allocate 50% of the cubic footage of the common areas.
But you didn't notify me by email, so this is still a breach.
I did notify you.
Oh, you did you? Rat. Hoisted by my own spam filter.
What am I doing in your spam folder?
I put you there after you forwarded me a picture of a cat playing the piano entitled This Is Funny.
The trick is to mix it into Tovex in order to create a combustible gel that will generate over 8,000 kilonewtons of thrust.
Cool. Won't work.
Excuse me, but I've been working on this a long time. Trust me, it'll work.
You don't see your mistake, do you?
There's no mistake.
This is for a full-scale rocket, not a model.
Well, I've adjusted the formula.
Not correctly.
Okay, I've had it with you. You might be an expert on theoretical physics and science fiction programs and where to sit on a freaking couch, but this is applied physics. And when it comes to applied physics,
What's happening?
a bad thing, a very bad thing. Get the door, get the door, get the door, get the door, get the door.
You're waiting for the elevator?
Oh, right.
Wait, it's here. Give me that.
What'd you do that for? I had plenty of time.
You're welcome. In a few minutes, when I gloat over the failure of this enterprise, how would you prefer I do it? The standard I told you so? With a classic neener neener? Or just my normal look of haughty derision?
You don't know we're wrong yet.
Haughty derision it is.
Excuse me, I'm Amy Farrah Fowler, you're Sheldon Cooper.
Hello, Amy Farrah Fowler. I'm sorry to inform you that you have been taken in by unsupportable mathematics designed to prey on the gullible and the lonely. Additionally, I'm being blackmailed with a hidden dirty sock.
If that was slang, I'm unfamiliar with it. If it was literal, I share your aversion to soiled hosiery. In any case, I'm here because because my mother and I have agreed that I will date at least once a year.
Interesting. My mother and I have the same agreement about church.
I don't object to the concept of a deity, but I'm baffled by the notion of one that takes attendance.
Well, then you might want to avoid East Texas.
Noted. Now, before this goes any further, you should know that all forms of physical contact up to and including coitus are off the table.
May I buy you a beverage?
Tepid water, please.
Good God, what have we done?